My dear students, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I will be explaining the MBA 4th semester subject Performance Management as prescribed by Osmania University and other universities of Telangana. We will go through the important questions and answers one by one. Let's begin with a quick revision. Unit 1 first important short question is Definition of Performance Management (PM). Performance management is a continuous process used by organizations to help employees improve their work and achieve business goals. It includes setting goals, monitoring performance, giving feedback, and evaluating results. In simple words, performance management means guiding employees to do their job better by regularly checking their work and helping them grow. Key points. It helps match employee goals with company goals. Focuses on improvement, not just punishment. Includes planning, reviewing, and rewarding performance. Example. A company gives a monthly sales target to an employee, regularly checks their progress, gives feedback, and rewards them if they achieve or improve their performance. This is performance management. Next important short question is 2. Performance planning. Performance planning is the first step in performance management. It means setting clear goals, responsibilities, and expectations for each employee. It helps both the employee and manager understand what work needs to be done and how success will be measured. In simple words, performance planning is like creating a roadmap before starting a journey. It shows the direction and destination. Key elements. Setting job goals. Deciding how performance will be measured. Clarifying roles and responsibilities. Example. Imagine an employee working in a bank. In performance planning, the manager may set a goal, open 50 new accounts in 3 months. The employee is told how this will be tracked and supported. This way, both know what is expected, making work easier and more focused. Performance planning is equal to goal setting plus clarity plus success path. Next important short question is 3. Key performance areas, KPAs. Key performance areas, KPAs, are the most important tasks or goals that an employee must focus on in their job. They tell what part of the job is most valuable to the company. In simple words, KPAs are the main duties or focus areas of an employee's role. Why KPAs are important? They help employees know what is expected. They make it easy to measure performance. They link employee work to company goals. Example. For a teacher, KPAs could be 1. Teaching classes. 2. Preparing lessons. 3. Conducting exams. 4. Maintaining student records. If the teacher does well in these KPAs, it means their performance is good. KPAs is equal to important job areas that need attention. They help employees stay focused and work better by knowing what matters most. Next important short question is 4. Role clarity. Role clarity means clearly understanding your job duties, responsibilities, and what is expected from you at work. It helps avoid confusion and improves performance. In simple words, role clarity means knowing what to do and what not to do in your job. Why role clarity is important? Reduces mistakes and confusion. Improves teamwork and communication. Helps in setting clear performance goals. Example. Imagine a delivery boy in a courier company. If he knows his role clearly, like picking up packages, delivering on time, getting signatures, he will do his job smoothly. But if no one tells him what areas to cover or how to report, he will be confused. So, when employees have role clarity, they work better, faster, and with confidence. Role clarity is equal to clear job duties plus clear expectations is equal to better work. Next important short question is 5. Scope of performance management. Scope of performance management means all the areas where performance management is used to improve employee and company performance. It is not just about evaluating employees. It includes goal setting, coaching, feedback, rewards, and development. In simple words, the scope of PM covers everything from hiring to helping employees grow in their job. Main areas covered: setting goals and expectations, monitoring and reviewing work, giving feedback and coaching, identifying training needs, rewards, promotions, and career growth. Example: in a call center, PM includes setting targets, like 100 calls day, checking performance, giving feedback if targets are missed, and rewarding top performers. It may also include training employees to handle calls better. So, the scope of performance management is wide. It helps both the employee grow and the company perform better. Scope is equal to from hiring to growth is equal to full career support. Next unit 1. Long questions. First important long question is 1. Performance appraisals. Performance appraisal is a formal process where an employee's work is evaluated by their manager. It is done to see how well the employee has performed over a specific period, usually 6 months or 1 year. In simple words, performance appraisal is like a school report card, but for employees at work. It helps the company know who is doing well, who needs help, and who deserves a reward or promotion. Key objectives of performance appraisal: to measure employee performance, to give feedback for improvement, to decide promotions, rewards, or training needs, to align employee goals with company goals. Steps in performance appraisal: 1. Set performance goals at the beginning. 2. Observe and collect data on employee performance. 3. Evaluate performance using set standards. 4. Give feedback to the employee. 5. Discuss future goals and development plans. Example: suppose Rahul is a sales executive. At the beginning of the year, his manager sets a target of selling 500 units. At the end of the year, the manager checks how many units Rahul sold, how he interacted with customers, and whether he completed his tasks on time. If Rahul sold 600 units and maintained good behavior, he may get a bonus, promotion, or recognition. If he sold only 300 units and had customer complaints, the manager may suggest training or coaching. Types of performance appraisal methods: 360-degree feedback. Feedback from manager, peers, subordinates. Rating scales. Employees are rated on various skills. Management by objectives. MBA performance measured against specific goals. Self-appraisal. Employees rate their own performance. Easy to remember tip: think of performance appraisal as review plus reward plus improvement. Performance appraisals are important because they help employees grow and keep the company moving in the right direction. Next important long question is 2. Process of performance management. The performance management process is a step-by-step method that helps companies guide, support, and improve employee performance to meet business goals. In simple words, it's like a journey that starts with setting goals and ends with rewarding or improving the employee based on their work. Steps in the performance management process. 1. Performance planning. At the beginning, the manager and employee sit together to decide job goals, responsibilities, and what results are expected. Think of this as planning before a cricket match, setting a target score. 2. Monitoring and observation. The manager watches the employee's progress and provides help or support when needed, like a coach guiding players during practice. 3. Ongoing feedback. Regular feedback is given, not just once a year. This helps the employee know what's going right and what needs improvement. Just like Google Maps tells you if you are on the right route. 4. Performance appraisal. At the end of a specific time period, e.g. 6 months, the employee's performance is reviewed formally through an appraisal system, like checking your exam results at the end of the semester. 5. Rewarding or improving. Based on the appraisal, the employee may get a reward, bonus, promotion, or training if improvement is needed. Good performance is equal to trophy, poor performance is equal to coaching. Example: an IT company gives a project to a software developer. In the beginning, goals are set, like completing a module in 3 weeks. The manager checks weekly progress, gives suggestions during meetings. At the end, the performance is reviewed, and if the developer has done well, they are appreciated or rewarded. Easy tip to remember: plan, monitor, feedback, appraise, reward, improve. This process keeps both employees and the company on the right track for success. Next important long question is: 3. Performance targets. Performance targets are specific goals or results that an employee is expected to achieve within a certain time. These targets are part of performance planning and help employees stay focused and motivated. In simple words, performance targets are like the final score you aim for in a cricket match: clear, measurable, and time-bound. Why performance targets are important? They give clear direction to employees, help in measuring performance accurately, motivate employees to do better, make it easier to reward or correct performance. Features of good performance targets. A good target should be SMART. S. Specific. M. Measurable. A. Achievable. R. Realistic. T. Time-bound. Example: let's say Priya works in a retail store. Her performance target is: sell 200 garments in 1 month with at least 90% customer satisfaction. This target is specific: sell garments. Measurable: 200 units. Achievable and realistic. Has a clear timeline: 1 month. Includes a quality check: 90% satisfaction. If she meets the target, she may receive a bonus or appreciation. If she fails, the manager will help her improve. How managers use performance targets. During performance appraisals. To set clear job expectations. To compare results across departments. To decide training or promotions. Easy tip to remember: performance targets is equal to what to do plus by when. They act like a compass, guiding employees in the right direction and showing progress. Performance targets are not meant to pressure employees, but to help them perform with purpose and achieve success. Next important long question is: 4. Trait, behavior, and results approaches to measuring performance. There are 3 main approaches to measure employee performance in a company: trait-based, behavior-based, and results-based. Each one looks at a different part of the employee's work. 1. Trait-based approach. This approach looks at the personal qualities or characteristics of an employee, like attitude, confidence, honesty, or leadership. Example: A teacher may be judged on traits like patience, confidence, and creativity. Easy to use, but sometimes subjective, based on opinion. To behavior-based approach. Here, the focus is on how the employee does their job, their actions, efforts, and working style. Example, a customer care executive may be rated on how politely and clearly they talk to customers. This approach is useful for jobs where process and conduct are important. 3. Results-based approach. This method measures the final output or results achieved by the employee. It focuses on numbers, goals, and outcomes. Example, a sales manager may be evaluated on how many products they sold or how much revenue they generated. Best for performance that can be measured in numbers. How to remember the difference. Trait is equal to who you are, personal qualities. Behavior is equal to what you do, your actions. Results is equal to what you achieve, your output. Which one is best? Each method has its own use. Trait-based is good for soft skills. Behavior-based is ideal for process-based jobs. Results-based is perfect for goal-driven roles. Many companies use a combination of all three for a balanced evaluation. In simple terms, these three approaches help companies see the full picture of an employee, from personality to actions to results. Next important long question is 5. Impact of HRM practices on performance. Human Resource Management, HRM, includes all the activities related to managing people in an organization. The way a company recruits, trains, motivates, and rewards its employees has a big effect on their performance. In simple words, good HR practices help employees do better work, stay happy, and grow in their jobs, which directly improves the company's overall performance. Key HRM practices that impact performance. 1. Recruitment and selection. Choosing the right person for the right job helps ensure quality work from the beginning. 2. Training and development. When employees are trained well, they gain new skills and confidence to perform better. 3. Performance appraisal. Regular reviews help employees understand their strengths and improve weaknesses. 4. Rewards and recognition. Bonuses, promotions, or even a thank you can motivate employees to work harder. 5. Work environment. A safe, friendly, and respectful workplace improves focus and job satisfaction. Example. Imagine a company that trains its employees regularly, rewards top performers, and listens to employee feedback. Such employees feel valued, motivated, and loyal, which leads to better customer service, higher sales, and low employee turnover. On the other hand, if a company ignores HR practices, employees may feel stressed, untrained, and unhappy, which reduces performance. Easy tip to remember. Good HRM is equal to happy employees, better work, company growth. So, the impact of HRM on performance is very strong. It's not just about rules and salary, it's about creating the right environment for people to give their best.